What is up, people of YouTube? It's the weekend, it's Sunday, it's been raining for 5 days straight. I've got a small window to get out and film a few things I've wanted to show for a while. Let's go check them out. And so right here, you might not be able to tell because of how flooded it actually is the original Greensborough swimming pool, believe it or not. There's not much history on this on the internet, so it's very hard to find, and it's kind of hard to see right now. But that concrete area just in front of you is the original pool, believe it or not. I don't know when it was built. It must be in the 40s or the 50s, but basically there's a concrete platform just here that leads down into a deeper section there. The water obviously runs into it, and the people would have just sat in it right there. It's kind of crazy. But there are little areas like this dotted all around the river here, and there are some stairs that lead down to this, but it's just covered in mud at the minute, and it's completely flooded all around. Yeah, as I said, it's been raining now for about 5 straight days, but yeah, it's a pretty nice area. There's a game of footy going on just up above me, and there's a homeless guy kind of behind me that's creeping me out, so I'm going to move on to the next spot. So these are the stairs right here which lead down into the river. I'm not that game to walk down there today. It's really slippery down here, and yeah, I don't feel like falling on my ass in front of a homeless guy, so alright, on to the next thing. I just walked up a little bit further, and as you can see, it continues on. The grass has grown over the top of it, but basically this is the same idea. This is more of a platform though. I guess people would have jumped off into the river. It is quite deep here, and had a little swim. So for anyone who lives in this area now knows that the Greensborough pool doesn't look like this anymore. It's very modern. And this is a shot from up on the freeway, up on the road, but as you can see directly down, right there's the pool. Pretty cool. Okay, so right now I'm at the Greensborough Cemetery. Now, I believe it was stopped being used in 1963, but it actually opened in 1863. So let's go around and have a look. Yeah, there's some really old graves here. It's kind of crazy again. I keep stumbling upon these old cemeteries. Just how old these places are. I mean, anyone who knows any history about Australia and basically how young of a nation we actually are, and just how old some of these graves are, is crazy. I was just reading the little plaque that's up the top of the cemetery there, and it explains that there's about 300 bodies. I shouldn't say bodies, 300 people buried here. It's I can probably see around 50 graves at least. Some of these ones I'm just walking past are more recent ones. Or more recent. 1886 some of these are. But some of them are in the 50s and 60s. And some of them are in really bad nick, but I just imagine how many are here that we can't actually see right now. This is a house behind this grave, just backing straight onto this grave. So, from what I've read online, a lot of this was actually extended out further past the train line that's just behind here. But when they extended the train line from into the city to past Hurstbridge, that they bought the land for that. So I'm just having a look at this one, reading this one. It's 1880. He was 38 years old. Crazy. There's a train just rambles behind me. This one says 1874. A lot of these people were early settlers to this area, so it's kind of creepy and crazy. A lot of these people weren't born in Australia. They're born in England and Scotland and a few of those sort of places. But as you see, the train just rambling on behind me. Just some of these old school graves that I've just been running into. This is a family plot just here. And this one's really nice. And as you can tell, some of these have been updated by family, and there are cemetery trusts that put a bit of money into these headstones to keep them updated. There's another one just here that's more newer than the two I just filmed in front of us here, but still just as old as each other. Absolutely crazy. Some of them are in really bad nick, and some of them look like this. As I said, bad nick. I can't really make out anything on this grave, but it's obviously a child because it's quite small. Again, these are some of the older ones that are in bad nick, but this one was in the 50s. I imagine always around here are more newer than the older ones at the top there. So it's kind of crazy that this is just in this suburban area of Greensborough where the train line runs, and the shopping centre is only just up the hill. Not many people know this is here. I actually stumbled across this years ago now, and doing a paper round around here as a teenager, and sort of stumbled across it, and I've always had it in the back of my mind to just show it to you guys, but never sort of come out here and done it. Kinda creepy. Just getting some weird looks from cars driving by, thinking, where's this weirdo filming an old cemetery? But this sort of history fascinates me, I don't know why. This one's cracked open, and the headstone's actually been smashed off. Okay, that's just about it for today's video. Give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I've got some really exciting things planned for the next few weeks. I'm doing a bit of filming next week with Panda from Panda Explores. Go check out his channel. And then I'm heading off to America for a month, so I'm going to be filming just about everything. So subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching.